Okay, so many people said that they just answer the phone and screech or scream or bark or do a funny voice or a funny accent, or they make unintelligible robot noises. And I'm making this video to tell you that that will not help you, because the screech and the screams that you make can be down modulated or up modulated and denoised to get a sample of your voice. So it won't really help in this situation. The other thing I got is if you use a voice translator. But here's the thing. If you can modulate the voice with a machine, you can demodulate the voice with a machine, because machines modulate things in really regular patterns, and even with noise, that noise can be denoised and then the regularity comes out and then you can demodulate it, basically. There's a lot you can do with sound. If you think about it, you've seen these like apps where it will take the music and the voice off so that you can like combine the music with the voice in some other way. Because technology is good enough to do this, it can take your Christopher Walken impression and it can turn it into your normal voice. The other thing is, a lot of people said, well, wait, what about your social media presence? And yes, your social media presence, if you talk on TikTok like I am doing now, you are giving people your voice. You're giving people a zillion samples of your voice. My voice can be cloned easily. Somebody could grab it. A lot of the way that I manage my personal security is that I use obfuscation. I use multiple email addresses. I use hide my information, hide my email. It's like built into the iPhone now. The other thing is I treat every company as already compromised. Every time you give your data to someone, it goes to scammers. So that's just something that you have to model. And so if you want to be a public persona or a public figure, you have to deal with the fact that you are increasing your surface area to hackers. I literally talk about hacking and cybersecurity on my channel a lot. I have also taught a huge number of hackers to literally hack in the university system, in the public university system. So I've had an absurdly high surface area for a really long time now. People do not know my real name. I don't use the same email addresses that I use for my bank with other things. I also know how to reverse the damage that hackers can do. And I have multiple backups across multiple different situations, services, and devices. I have offline backups and other disaster recovery preparedness things that I've done. So if you get big on social media for any reason, you really need to start taking steps to protect your identity and understand how to call your bank and tell them that there are fraudulent charges. Understand how to get your emails and other accounts back from hackers. The biggest thing to remember is that when you get compromised, the thing that you should immediately start doing is changing your passwords for your most critical accounts. These are your finance records mostly. Like, you can always go to the government and say someone stole my identity and tried to change something like the address on my driver's license, and tell them that's not, to like reverse the change, and they will reverse the change because you're physically in the office. So you can pretty much reverse anything that a hacker does. It's just important to act quickly when it happens. Don't assume iCloud will always be safe. Don't assume Dropbox will always be safe. Don't assume the things in the cloud are safe things. Like, have multiple backups across multiple services. Ensure some of your backups are air-gapped onto hard drives. Buy a hard drive every year. Take a snapshot of all of your cloud backup things. Put it on the hard drive. If you hold Bitcoins, hold a physical wallet. Write the password down. Hackers do not tend to attempt physical layer security breaches. Not that there aren't those criminals, of course, but that's not what hackers are tending to do. You don't have to run faster than the bear, unless you're gonna go be a bear tamer, and then you have to be able to run faster than bears. Normal people really just need to not be the lowest hanging fruit. But celebrities and people with high surface area, you need to be able to get away from a bear, because one will come for you.